Hey YouTube, it's Logan Renee. I wanted to give you all another video on 3 things I think that we should get rid of and 3 things I think that we should increase in our lives, like today. The first thing is minimizing people dependency. And I got this from Dennis Kimbrough. A lot of us are a little too dependent on people. You know, we won't go to the mall by ourselves. We won't go to a restaurant, to the movies, to a museum. And a lot of stuff that we want to do, other people don't want to do or have time to do or interested in doing. So it's like you put all the things you want to do on the back burner because nobody wants to do them with you. And that's not fair. You know, we really have to minimize going to people about little stuff. You are wise enough, strong enough, intelligent enough, you've been through enough, you've lived enough to make decisions on your own. And for women, a lot of times we don't like going, by ourselves because people crazy, okay? But pepper spray is real. So is a taser. So is self-defense classes. You can't live your life in fear of what might happen. Something can happen to you at your house by yourself, So you can slip and fall and nobody knows. So don't be afraid to live your life. But you really do have to minimize trying to depend on people to go do the things that you truly want to do. You just got to go do them. That's number 1. Minimize people dependency. Number 2 is get rid of guilt. A lot of us are bogged down and are just living in a state of heaviness because we allow guilt to run our lives. We sit back like, I did this in 2012. I did this in 2014. Those years have passed and there is nothing that you can do to change them. Something I love that Brene Brown, she broke down in her book, Daring Greatly, the difference between shame and guilt. Shame is I am and guilt is I did. A lot of us are still living, in the doom and gloom of I did this, I did that. And we can't get past it, but all of us have to set ourselves free from things that we cannot change. You can't go back to 2012. So leave 2012 where it was. You can't change it. And we have to give ourselves the freedom to change the things that we can and to find a place where we can live forward. Live in a mindset and in a heart set of moving forward. Because again, you cannot change things you cannot touch anymore. Only thing you can touch is your future and your present. The voices of what you did yesterday are going to continuously, play in your mind. You didn't go to the gym yesterday. Well, you can go today. You didn't call your friend like you said you were. Call her today. Don't live in that doom and gloom state. That's number 2. Number 3 is, I got this from Andy Stanley. Love him. Friends who don't care about themselves are not going to care about you. If they don't care about their future, their reputation, their finances, their marriage, their relationships, you can guarantee they're not going to care about yours ever. They're not. They don't even have that capacity. I say when you're choosing friends, you don't choose based on, this person likes to go out of town every year, so let me be their friend. You should choose friends based on values. Your values should match. Your personality does not have to. A lot of my friends, we don't like doing the same stuff or reading the same books, but we're still good friends because our value system match, our faith match. All of us have goals, even if we don't have the same type of goals. So that's the last thing I think that you should get rid of. Friends who don't value themselves, don't value their reputation, don't value their faith, because you can guarantee that they're not going to value yours. Something I think that we should increase in our lives are heroes. We should increase heroes in our lives. In the book Steve Chandler's book, 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself, which I think everybody should listen to because it just gives you a different mindset and a different perspective on stuff. But he talks about finding heroes. And he said instead of looking up to your heroes, you look into your heroes. I was like, oh, that's deep. But instead of putting them on a pedestal as if I could never reach that, I'll never be that person, I'm not that good enough, you look into them to learn their lessons and the stuff that they got wrong and the stuff, that they were afraid of too. And, things that challenge them. Instead of looking at them as these people that can never be touched. You look at them as a human being that you can take lessons from. Something that after he said that and after I heard him, say in the book, I was like, So I found one of my mom's letters, and my mom has passed away, and she wrote different goals down, things that she wished she would have accomplished, things she wished she would have did. And I wrote down, I took her letter and I just rewrote what she said. And I was like, these will be fulfilled. You know, she made her goals plain and she wrote it down, you know, on a tablet, as the Bible would say. And I was like, I can do these things for her. She didn't get to fulfill these things, but it will be fulfilled through me. So she's one of my heroes. So it's a lesson that I took from looking into her instead of looking up to her, you know, for something that I can absorb for myself. Even Warren Buffett said, make a list of the people that inspire you or that you look up to, and work on those things for yourself. And he was like, over time, you'll uncover that you have become that person that you look up to. I think that was pretty dope. So honestly, take the time this week to find you some heroes that you can look into and not up to. Number 2 is freedom. We all need freedom. We all just desire freedom. Something I love that Miles Monroe said. He said, look at your salary and you can tell how much value you bring to the organization. I was like, oh. Because people who bring value to the organization make more money, right? So look at your salary and you can tell how much value you truly bring to the organization. So I need to work on my value, y'all. Anyway, your salary tells you how many vacations you can go on, how many times you can take the kids somewhere, how many dinners you can go on this week or this month. Your salary really sets that for you. And your freedom is something that you get to choose. You know, instead of relying on a job, you know, you have to go out and find a way to create the life that you want. I know John Assaraf always talks about, you know, painting the picture of what it is that you want your life to look like, and actually working backwards to get to that thing, you know. Also, freedom looks like, I guess, you choosing what your freedom looks like. It's, you know, flexible hours, you know, being able to go to your kids' recital and not work all night or not work every single weekend or worrying about money. You get to choose what freedom looks like for you. I know for my auntie and uncle, I'm so, you know, I love how they're able to get up and go and not worry about money and not worry about, you know, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough or whatever it is. They have set up their life in a place of freedom where they don't have to worry about certain things. And you get to choose what freedom looks like for you. Number 3 is choose 2 things that you don't feel like doing every day. This is something you have to increase in your life. Trust me when I say this. Majority of the stuff that you're going to be called to do, you're not going to feel like doing it. I don't feel like doing it all the time. But you know this is what you're supposed to be doing, right? So pick 2 things every single day you don't feel like doing. Whether that's working out, whether that's reading, whether that's studying, whether that's filling out applications because you know you want a new job. Choose 2 things every single day you don't feel like doing. And I got this also from Steve Chandler's book, 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself. Because honestly, this is how you build a discipline. You know, whether that's going on a walk or volunteering or eating clean, you probably don't feel like it, but you know this is going to help you. You know this is going to advance you. So choose 2 things every day you don't feel like doing and go ahead and do them. Make sure you all subscribe to this channel. Make sure you all share this video with friends I know is going to help them. Also, check out the Logan Design Project website. On there, you're going to find sweatshirts, tank tops, graphic tees, phone cases, cushions. We have so many different products on there. I really wanted a company and a brand that had my heart on a t-shirt. I truly am allergic to excuses. I truly am addicted to prayer. I wanted my clothing and accessories line to say something that matches my heart and matches my purpose. So make sure you all check out the website. It's below at logandesignproject.com. And also, since you watched this video, I'm going to give you a coupon code. Make sure you all have a great night and share this video. Have a good night.